Hello everyone. We are under considerable operational pressure at the moment. At present, across the company, our absence rate among care workers is about 10 to 12% higher than usual due to coronavirus. Tragically, around 21 of the 26,000 people that we care for have been confirmed to have died from coronavirus, although the number is in truth likely to be slightly higher, as not everyone has been tested. Around 40 branches have invoked their business continuity plans, but I'm pleased to say that all but 4 of our branches have managed to remain open, and those 4 have relocated to home. There is some lumpiness in all that. Of course, some of our extra cares are experiencing around 50 to 70% reduction in staffing levels, and are doing an amazing job to cope in the circumstances. But through all of this, the stories of commitment and sheer hard work, of ingenuity, flexibility, and of kindness and gratitude have been amazing. We are writing them all down, and I'm sharing them with you in a series from the front line. Somehow, we are managing not to be beaten, and that is down to all of you, to your resilience and your fortitude. I know we're struggling still for equipment. You'll have seen in the news the national supply issues that we're experiencing. Governments around the world are seizing medical supplies, and our government is no different. They have also been going down our supply chain, requisitioning goods, making it very difficult for us to order supplies. At the local level, though, thanks for your amazing ingenuity, I've heard stories of sanitizer being supplied by local distilleries in Scotland, goggles being sourced from school science labs, and gloves being sourced from restaurants and nail bars. At the national level, we have placed around £1 million worth of orders in the last week to 10 days. Much of it is direct to factories in China. Honestly, I simply don't know if it'll turn up or if it will come on time. But for this reason, we have made multiple orders with multiple suppliers in the hope that if one fails, another will succeed. I believe 100,000 masks are landing right now for distribution, but that will not go far in a business that's doing well over 3,000 visits a day that require them, a number which is growing very rapidly. All I can say is that if the equipment is there, we will find it, and if we get it, you will have it. But whatever, I ask you to follow the guidelines. We are aware that some doctors and some medical professions have given out the wrong advice. Some have wanted to use full protective equipment for every visit where it is not recommended to do so. We simply can't do that. Doing that would have an unreasonable impact on precious stocks, and so someone whose care does require PPE will receive no care at all. They may even die alone as a result. We're all feeling anxious and afraid. It still remains the case that the vast majority of us will only experience mild symptoms. The alternative, I know, is frightening, but still, in truth, it's unlikely for most of us. Of the deaths so far, 3/4 are of the over 75-year-olds. However, the challenge for us, given this, will be in supporting those who we care for and are at greater risk. There is little I can say here. All we can do is follow the guidelines on equipment, hand washing, and infection control, and provide as safe and supportive care as we are able. We can only do our very best. In our profession, we will likely all know people who suffer and possibly die as a result of this crisis. We must be as strong as we can be and draw on each other for strength, and we must keep going. For those people, we must allow ourselves and each other moments of collapse and then fortify ourselves to take on this terrible challenge again. And I am so heartened to see the way that everyone is working together and how driven those are who have had symptoms or illness or are self-isolating to come back to work at the appropriate time when it is safe to do so. We desperately need you back when it is safe. We are also focused on recruitment to try and plug the gaps. Thank you for the amazing job that quality recruitment, training and the HR team have done to revamp our recruitment process. We have doubled capacity. Training has been revamped for the social distancing guidelines and compacted into 2 days. The tender team have been diverted to support screening and interview, and the HR team taking on many more compliance checks, and all this while being relocated to home working. And that relocation to home working for everyone has been challenging. Not just the overloaded IT help desk, thank you guys, but also for people trying to get a quiet space at home and to juggle family and professional work. I have 2 kids myself and a huge pile of Lego. Thank you to branch teams and central teams alike for making it work and being vital cogs in this massive effort. We are pulling together, and as someone said to me, pulling it out of the bag. On the front line, I pay so much tribute, as always, to our care workers' resilience, dedication and bravery. I see it every day, continually. You will be recognised now for the amazing people you are and the service you provide. The branch managers and the branch teams are incredible for their ingenuity, their flexibility and how hard they are all working to make it all work and to plug the gaps. Thank you. There will be good to come from this. I see an organisation bound ever more together, appreciating each other more, working together, putting in places new processes and learning new ways of operating that will stay us so that we can emerge from this stronger. Also, emotionally stronger. We need to support each other right now. Thank you everyone for being amazing. Keep going. We will get through this.